I feel like so James Harden exercised his player option, 36.5 million with the 76ers, but he also asked for a trade. So he opted in to get his contract, but to be traded. And there are two teams right now that we know for sure are interested in getting him, and that's the New York Knicks and the Los Angeles Clippers. But they also said, I don't think this will happen, but they also said that the Phoenix Suns are a team to watch when it comes to getting James Harden.
I heard the
And we got
Hawks.
a and
Bruh.
we got another super chat from my
Let's
man
go.
Host turned
Oh
up.
yeah, Cardo.
my man Cardo.
Big O. Shout out R2L.
So
I'm a fellow Cowboy fan.
I think
NFC East running it
I'm bad,
up.
Dave. Shout out to D Rose. That's what Cardo.
I think I think what's going to happen is I think he's going to end up with the Clippers.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
reason why I say this because there have been rumors that the Clippers were looking to move or possibly see if there was something that they can get for Paul George. I'm thinking that they're going to find some way to trade Paul George for James Harden. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't see this anywhere. I didn't see this happen anywhere. I'm just thinking from what I saw before about them possibly shopping Paul George and seeing everybody want to trade for him that they're probably trading for James Harden. I would think that would be stupid, me personally, because Kawhi is the reason why Paul George was there. So Paul George got there because Kawhi recruited him to come there. Um, and you're going to be losing defense for offense and someone who chokes in the playoffs. Um, I feel like that would be a bad move for the Clippers. Um, that's my thoughts on that. Now I think it was smart of him to opt in and get that contract because he might he may have made. I think the only other place that was going to give him that contract was Houston. But then we heard Houston might not do that because the young guys are good where they are and they're interested in another free agent that we're going to talk about later. So I think he'll go to the Clippers. I don't think he's going to go to Phoenix. I mean, Phoenix can offer DeAndre Ayton, but do you really want DeAndre Ayton and Joel Embiid on the same team? That just doesn't. It don't make sense to me. Um, plus, I don't see it happen. I just don't see it happening. Unless they're going to trade Devin Booker. Now, I think that would be crazy to do to trade Devin Booker for James Harden, but who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Those are my thoughts on that situation. I think James Harden might go to the Clippers.
Take it away,
Okay.
Joe.
So look, so this is what I'm hearing what happened. All right, James Harden wanted to stay, but Philly like nah, bro, nah,
Jazzy
nah,
Jeff.
nah. Nick Nurse wrote in there. He said, "Bro, did you watch my last finals team? We're a good defensive team. I don't think you'll work with this fit we're trying to do." And then I saw you last year in the playoffs, bro. I know you had 244 games, but the other 5 games you averaged 12 points a game. Nah, man, we're not having that. All right. And Joel Embiid is like, nah, we gotta get rid of this dude. I'd rather play with a bunch of role players than with this dude. So Jane Harden, all right, but I'm getting my money. I'm gonna pick up this option. So you gotta keep me or trade me. And then they like, all right, we're gonna trade. So the only thing about it is they don't have to trade him to the Clippers or to the Knicks, wherever he want to go. They could trade him wherever they want to trade him. But if I'm the Sixers, I would trade him to the Clippers. I would definitely do that. Now, everybody, I know Dave, you said you hearing the Knicks, right? I heard the Knicks also. Why would the Knicks do that though? I mean, you think Jalen Brunson left Luka Doncic to play with Luka negative point 2.0? I mean, like, come
Not
on,
that.
man. Like, James Harden is a lower Luka, and you already didn't want to play with Luka. Why would you want to play with James Harden? Like, I don't get that. So, I don't think he's going to the Knicks. I think we should erase that. But the Clippers could definitely make a move. I'm hearing that they made multiple offers to Philly to get James Harden. So, they really want to get James Harden. And I think they want to get rid of Paul George because of the injury bug. And Kawhi is just a franchise player. They're not going to get rid of him, even though he's injury prone. But Philly, that would be good for Philly. If Philly get Paul George, that's a great fit as long as he's healthy. Because Paul George has shown us that he could play the point guard position. He showed us that when Kawhi Leonard went down against Utah and he took over the point guard position. When they played the Suns as a point guard, handled the ball most of the time. He was like 38 points, 12 rebounds, 7, 8 assists, right? And the good thing about Paul George, he's a smart player. When you watch Paul George, do you ever say, that's a dumb play? That's a dumb shot. That's a dumb pass. You don't see that. You don't say that a lot when it comes to Paul George. His only issue is he's injury prone. That's it. So I think he's gonna go to the Clippers too, Dave, because the Clippers are making moves. I'm trying to see will they trade him straight up. They might do that. I don't know because the contracts do match, but Philly would definitely win that trade, and I'm not. I won't be on the Clippers side after that.
Yeah, I think the contracts do match, but I think they're going to ask for more than that. I don't think it's going to be a straight up trade. I think the Clippers owner is going to ask for more. He could be like, "Nah, I'm not just going to give him up strictly just for that. I'm gonna need more." So
Yeah, I see this trade right. My bad, Tom. Where you
Now
go?
you good.
I say Clippers package deal, Harden for man, either Morris or some future picks. What future picks? I mean, when they went and got Paul George, they gave away their future. That's what they did.
yeah, they gave that
You
away to
know,
OKC. So
okay, she got
I
them
don't know
picks.
what picks they got to give up.
They in LA.
Maybe in like 2035.
They in LA, so they took the LA model, helped them picks. But they didn't win the ring, so that's the only difference.
Phoenix did the same thing.
Phoenix ain't up everything. Got the bench, got the 6 man a year.
I just want to address two things right quick. Dave, when you said they could trade Aiton to Phoenix, I mean, we've seen a team do it before where they had two centers. Look at the Timberwolves. I mean, some
Come on,
things
what is that?
is not too far. I'm saying I
You
ain't
know
saying it's
what? You're right.
I got
You're
that
right.
too, bro.
You're
yeah.
right.
I'm not saying it's gonna
You're
work, but
right.
we've seen
You're
crazier
right.
things happen. So that's
You're
one.
right.
They get where to
You're
go, bro.
right.
You're right. You're right.
You're
Yeah.
right. But I would think Daryl Morey is not as stupid as the Timberwolves GM. That's just me.
Hey, I agree with you on that one, especially when you got MB like MVP. Come on now. But another thing, Joe, you said Paul George when you like that's not a dumb shot, that's not a dumb play, that's not a dumb this. The only dumb thing he did was think Dame wasn't gonna hit that shot. That was it. That was it. But for me, man, before this all came out, I was going to say the 76ers or Houston or maybe the Clippers. And it's funny, though, that the Clippers is jumping out there saying they're going to make this trade. So this right here lets me know that Kawhi Leonard may retire from basketball. Because if you trade James Harden to the Clippers, you think he sat out games before? He made it so that Paul George can get here. That's why they traded away their future. And he like, nah, bruh, I'm not doing this. You seen what Giannis said about James Harden. I kind of feel bad for James Harden. The smartest thing he did in this was pick up the option, say trade me. No, the reason why I see you making a face, but the reason why I feel bad for him is because he like, bro, I could have just went to Houston for all this, or somewhere where the strip clubs is popping. Just let me know. I go to the Spurs. Like, y'all ain't gotta do all that. I feel bad for Ty Lue too. Because he a good coach, and now he's just gonna have to go to the wayside. Like he really just wasting some good coaching years on players that don't even want to either they're injury prone,
Yeah.
one is injured, and then the other one is just like I really don't. I want to win a ring, but I don't care if y'all think I win a ring or not. So Ty Lue, just do 1 year, right? The Wizards may get a new coach. So Tyler, you can come on to DC, man. You got Jordan Poole over here. You know he may be gone too, but we building something. So I'm looking for a coach, A. Harden. Sorry. And Paul George, if you do end up with the 76ers, Embiid, this is your moment. Because I think they probably give up Tobias Harris too. Because remember, he talking crazy in the media, talking about how they want to trade me for some cookies or something like that. Like the fans is going crazy on him. So that might be part of the package deal too. So you never know what could come back to Philadelphia. Bones Highland, there's a lot of pieces over there with the Clippers. So.
That's true. That's two big contracts though to be going to one team.
Tobias, right?
Because Tobias has a huge
Yeah.
contract. I didn't think he deserved it when he got it, but he
He
still
on the
has a big
expiring one
contract.
though. His
Yeah,
expired this year, so
yeah.
that's a good thing for the
So you
Clippers.
could pull in. It may be a good 3-team trade where it works out.
Now,
So
Could be.
the
That's
Clippers
possible.
are asking for James Harden and Tobias. They
they
talked
really
to
are? Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
they are.
When you said, I'm like, okay, so you getting it? Oh, they discussed multiple trades with the Sixers for both of them.
Yeah.
Hey, I know
But
J-Mo ecstatic.
I'll say this though. I know we're talking about free agency, but you mentioned Ty Lue wasting coaching in LA. I Two places I think would be good for him if he was to leave LA. One would be Orlando. Um,
Yes.
got young stars coming up. I think that would be a good place. And I want to say Chicago or Indiana. I think those are the two other places that may fit well for him. Or if things don't work out in OKC and they may or may not leave let their head coach go, I would say OKC.
But look, I
Mm,
want to say this, y'all. Like, this look, think about all the champions, y'all. All right. This year, who won the championship? Denver.
Nuggets,
Who won the year before that? The
Golden
Warriors.
State. Yep.
Who won the year before that? The Bucks. What are something those three teams got in common?
Continuity.
And
They
hope,
were
yeah.
patient with their
Yeah,
players. I
continuity.
mean, Giannis and Middleton been the continuity. Giannis and Middleton been together since they've been in the league for real.
Hmm.
And look, we all know about the Warriors. And look at the
Murray
Nuggets.
and yeah.
2020, it was LeBron and Lakers, but that's LeBron James, y'all. Like, come on, they had LeBron, AD. It was a bubble year. I'm not trying to discredit it, but LeBron is an anomaly. But before LeBron, it was the Warriors, LeBron, Spurs. All these teams got, like you said, continuity. All this quick fix, trading last minute, trying to build a super team. Unless you got the best player in the world, they ain't gonna work, bro. I'm sorry. Like, the only time that actually worked is when the best player in the world did it, LeBron James, or the best team added somebody, the Warriors added KD. Outside of that, did it actually work?
The Celtics.
No.
That
Celtics
was for one
for Paul Pierce?
season.
But you saying did it work?
I
Yeah, it
mean,
did. But that
yeah,
was 2008.
You right. Yeah. I mean,
that's the
That's
last time they won the
2006.
championship too. Was in 2008.
that is true.
That's a good point though. They did do it though. But they fit perfectly though. You had a
Yeah.
scorer, yeah, your defender, and your shooter.
So that falls under your anomaly category, like LeBron and them. So those are the two. But everyone else, it was home cooking. Nah, you right.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I
Now,
mean,
honestly, if you look at all the teams that got to the finals, even the ones that lost, it's the same thing. The Celtics,
Heat.
continuity. Miami, continuity.
Heat.
Phoenix, other than Chris Paul being there, it
Come
was
on, don't be humble. All right, Heat.
no.
Nah,
I
you
said
said Miami.
Miami.
Miami, okay,
I
okay.
Yeah.
said
No,
Miami. I said Miami.
no,
And then you look at Phoenix. I mean, the only person they added was Chris Paul.
Chris
Other than
Paul,
that,
exactly.
it was continuity. So that's what it takes to get to the championship and win. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, David.
And
So
before we move on to the next play, I just want to address one comment.
okay.
He's talking about wasted coaching, come to DC. Hell nah, cuz. But you want to talk about Monty Williams going to the Pistons? All right, so we're going to talk about one player and the
It
next
gets
player.
cold in the
But
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button, no matter what you're listening to or watching it. Hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.